This is CycloneFI. What if your DeFi yields adapted to real-world climate risk? Welcome to CycloneFI, where weather drives your staking APR. Traditional yields are static, but climate events such as storms, heat waves, change risk dynamically. We need incentives that react to the weather. CycloneFi lets you stake SWXM tokens in your location-specific pools. A weather oracle computes a risk score from live weather XM data, and an APR, which is a dynamic APR, is generated, which is the combination of multiple factors. A base APR, which is 5% plus alpha into risk score. Now, the risk score this is basically computed using multiple factors, which is such as temperature, humidity, precipitation, wind speed, U index, dew point, and solar, which is computed and pushed on chain every 30 minutes. So as you can see, our backend Oracle is running and is publishing a risk score to the contracts every 30 minutes, which is a weather Oracle contract, which then publishes that score to the staking contract, which then generates the APR every like very frequently. Let's see how it works for the user flow. So user comes, there's a 3D map, which is 3D globe map, which is this, and we can see there are multiple locations where we have pools right now. These are the pools. User selects one of the pools, then he can stake the native token, which is WXM tokens, and then he can earn some yield on basis of that, on basis of the APR. User can harvest the yield anytime, and he can even unstake the WXM tokens at any point of time. Now, how the backend Oracle works? Our backend Oracle compute the like fetches the data from the WeatherXM API for the different weather station every 1 hour, then compute a risk score, and then publish that score on chain to the contract, and then that Weather Oracle contract then publish that score to the staking contract. And let's see how it works. Let me connect my wallet. My wallet's connected. Let's see how much I have earned in this pool. So I've already staked in this pool. As you can see, I've staked like 30,000 plus tokens, and I've earned this much, which are yet to be claimed. Let me harvest them. Let me claim them. So I'm claiming. So user can claim the tokens anytime he wants, and even he can unstake the tokens too. So right now we can see the APR of this pool is 5.291 because there is not too much a harsh condition there. That's why the APR is not much high. But let's say there's some cyclone condition in Japan again, then maybe the APR would be more than 10%. Then user can hedge the weather. The traditional mark uh, the traditional things are like people used to hedge market, but there's a way we can also hedge the weather, which can beneficial to farmers too. So I've claimed the tokens. Let me try another address from which I can probably stake on this pool. So in this pool I haven't staked. As you can see, I have zero WXM token stake. Let me stake 300 tokens here. For this, first I have to approve the tokens for this contract for this pool. Once I approve, then I can stake and start earning the SWXN token. So it's approving. Once it's approved, we can stake. So it's approved. Let's stake the tokens. Take my position once my token are staked. And we can also check this on chain. So we have staked. Let's check this and confirm this thing on the Explorer also. So as you can see, we have just staked the tokens. And we can also see how much tokens we have staked. So we have staked 300 tokens. And so how it works. So basically how it benefits. So stakers can earn the SWXM reward that adapt to local climate condition. Weather data providers and network gain more robust decentralized infrastructure. Communities get more climate resilience as yield rewards supporting high risk location. How it is calculated. Basically the pending rewards are users take into the rewards per share minus the user which I've already claimed. So it's a new way of hedging the weather. We used to hedge market, but we can also hedge the weather too, which can beneficial to farmers or maybe some other people. That's it. Thank you guys.